peeps, welcome to another video. Today I am announcing the KB Pattern Swap Christmas edition for 2020. It is going to be ever so slightly different this year. I shall talk you through all of the differences now. So if you don't know, the KB Pattern Swap is something that I've been running for the last, I think 3 years, possibly 4. I think it's actually 4 years now. Wow. It is a swap that I do usually twice a year, but this year just at Christmas. It's basically you guys put your name in a hat, I pull everybody's names out to pair them up, and you send your partner a sewing pattern that you think is going to look awesome on them, that maybe is slightly outside of their comfort zone. The idea is to try and sort of get people's fresh perspectives on the things that you sew. You pick out a sewing pattern, you pick out some local either treats or some local product. I, for example, have been sending out the Isle of Wight glass coasters. I've also in the past sent out Isle of Wight vodka and things like that, just so that you can round up your parcel, because the budget is £20 or your local currency equivalent. The reason that we set the budget at £20 is because of import and customs fees when you are sending your parcels, because you will be sending your parcels worldwide. That is basically in a nutshell what it is. There are rules which will be listed down below, but I'm going to be putting them on screen now as well. So the very first rule, as I have mentioned, is there is a £20 budget and or your local currency equivalent. As I said, that is because you should be able to send a parcel of that value or under to a different country, and they shouldn't get charged any import or custom fees on it. You mark it as a gift as well, but sometimes you do actually have to pay customs fees on gifts. Ask me how I know. So yes, that's why the budget is £20. £20 should cover some of, but not the most expensive sewing patterns out there. There are some that are more than that, but it should cover a really broad range of different indie and big four sewing patterns for you to spoil your partner with. The reason I say sort of like some local items like the coaster or Isle of Wight vodka or something like that is because if you've got a little bit left, it's nice to round out the parcel with something from your hometown or your country. And that is another rule, is that if you sign up for this, you are agreeing to send your parcel worldwide. You won't be paired with somebody in your own country, and that is to again introduce people to different sewing pattern companies that they may not have heard of before, introduce people who may not have come across each other before. That is the overriding point of the pattern swap, is to kind of introduce people to different people in the sewing community and hopefully kind of like make some new friends. So yes, there's a £20 limit or your local currency equivalent, and you must be willing to send your parcel worldwide. Now, I know that postage is expensive, and trust me, I know that the postage for some of these parcels can end up being the same, if not more, than the actual value of the things inside of the parcel. So this year we've taken that into account. When I say we, me and the lovely Nancy, she helps me run this thing from behind the scenes, which is awesome of her. So we've come up with the Christmas 2020 edition, which will be, you can sign up for a physical parcel or you can sign up to the PDF parcel. So for the PDF one, again, the budget will still be £20 or your local currency equivalent. What you will do is buy your partner a PDF pattern that they can have printed or print themselves at home. What we would ask that you do is you also send a Christmas card to them. So there's a physical like thing, like a little card. Doesn't have to be big, literally just a Christmas card, but send that to the person as well. So you can either take part this year as a physical package or a PDF. So yes, obviously the PDF one, the postage will not be as expensive because you will only be posting a card and not an entire parcel. Now, there are some dates for this, and they are there's a very limited sign up for this one. Usually I give people a month sign up time, and I have decided that this year I'm not going to do that, and I am also going to be really strict with the sign up dates. The announcement is obviously today. Today's the 24th of October. What I need you to do is send me your full name, your full address. I need you to send me your social media handles, and I need you to give me like a brief bio, you know, a little introduction of yourself, like, hi, my name is, I like this, I like sewing these, I like this kind of fabric, I don't like this. Just a little description from yourselves about what you like, if there's anything that you really don't like, what kind of sewing you do, fabrics that you like to work with, if there's anything that you think would be challenging that you'd like to have a go at. That's the sort of thing that I need from you in this email. So full name, full address, social media handles, and a little bio from yourselves. And the reason I ask for social media handles is that we do ask that you have some kind of online presence, be it Instagram or Twitter or Facebook or YouTube or a blog, just so that you can share the goodies that you receive with the world and show everybody else what you got and show what your lovely partner spoiled you with. If you have a Facebook group and you're part of the Peeps group and you only want to post in there, that's totally fine. If you have an Instagram account and you don't really use it very often to post your own things, but you use Instagram to look at other people's makes and the hashtags and stuff like that on there, that's totally fine. You just need to put up one picture of the goodies that your partner has sent you. So I need you to send that to this email address, info@kittenishbehaviour.com. Please don't comment in the video here to say that with your details, because obviously don't put your full name and full address in the comments on here. That would be not good. Please don't just comment down here saying you want to take part and then not email me. Please don't send me emails or messages on Instagram or on Facebook, and don't use the Sean@kittenishbehaviour email either. I need it all to the info@kittenishbehaviour, and that's so that I can have it all in one space. I don't have to keep trying to remember that, oh, I got an email there, or I got a message there, or I got a message there, because I will miss somebody out and it won't be on purpose. So yes, please email to this address with all of those things that I've asked for. So your full name, your full address, social media handles, and a little bio about yourself. That's the other thing, you need to be okay with me sharing your details with your swap partner. Nobody else will see it, just me, and I do delete the emails after the swap has taken place as well, so I don't keep this information and I won't do anything with it at all other than send it to your swap partner. But you do need to be okay with me sending them your full name and your full address. Sign up starts today and it actually ends on the 31st of October, which is next Saturday, so you've only got a week. I'm going to be posting the video here on YouTube. I will also be putting it up on the Peeps group, and I'll be announcing it on Instagram as well. So if you are interested in taking part, you don't have long to make that decision. Please do think about it carefully, because as I say, if you do go for the physical package route, your parcel, it might cost more in postage to actually send your parcel than the £20 that you're spending on the actual goodies that go inside of it. If you go for the PDF route, then it's much easier to kind of like manage costs, because you'll have the PDF and then the card, so the postage won't be as much. But please do bear in mind that it is, I'm aware that Christmas is an expensive time of year, and I do know this is an expensive event to take part in, so please do think about that carefully before you sign up. As I say, I need all of the information from you guys by the 31st of October, and I need to know in the emails that you send me to info@kittenishbehaviour.com, I need to know if you're going for the physical parcel or for the PDF. I need to know that so that I can put you into the right drawer, so that you don't end up in the wrong place, either getting just the PDF or having to do a physical parcel, because we don't want anybody in the wrong club, as it were. So make sure that you let me know your full name, your full address, your social media handles, small bio about yourself, and then if you are going to be physical or PDF. That's what I need to know in the email. And as I say, you have till the 31st of October to let me know, just to this email address. If you do it anywhere else, again, I won't be including your name. I need it to this address, please, just so that I don't lose anybody or miss anybody out or accidentally forget to include it, because I have done that in the past and I have ended up doing a swap with that person myself, and it does get very expensive. I think it hasn't happened for the last time, but I think the most expensive one was a Christmas one 2 years ago, where I ended up putting my name in 4 times because some people had signed up late, and I won't be taking any late sign-ups this year. And then I had missed somebody off because they had messaged me on Facebook. I ended up doing a swap with them as well. So I need it to this email address. I don't know how many times I've said that now. I think it's about 5, but hopefully you got the idea. This email address, that's where I need all the information. What kind of things are you meant to be sending? Like I say, it's a pattern swap, so the predominant part of the parcel should be a pattern. Some of the indie patterns are very expensive, and some of them are priced outside of the budget, so you know, perhaps don't go for those. Basically, when you get your message from your partner, because I will be sending out the emails with the original message so that you guys can see what the other person has said about themselves. Kind of have a look, do a little bit of stalking, and sort of like have a chat with them and sort of see what sort of thing they're interested in sewing and what you think might suit them. If you've got like a, oh, I've always seen you in this, but have you thought about trying one of these? So that's the kind of idea. It's to introduce you to new sewing companies, to introduce you to new sewing friends, to kind of like push you outside of your comfort zone just a little bit. One pattern, although if you guys are in the States, or actually Australia do some very good deals, although their patterns are a year behind, which is fine. Say for example you are somewhere where you can get the Big Four, the McCalls, Vogues, Buttericks, Quick Sews, New Looks for, you know, £2 per pattern, because they were, Joann's have had a sale or Spotlight have had a sale, so you can get somebody sort of like 5 or 6 patterns, which has happened to me. I always love it when I get paired up with someone in America, because it's just like, oh yay. You can go to town with those kind of things if you would like to, although there are some amazing American indie designers as well, as Gertie and Closet Core Patterns, to name just a few. So that's the idea, is to, the main part of the present is to be a sewing pattern. It's the same with the PDF club. You want to be finding a pattern that you think is going to look awesome on them and will work for them, and that you can send them in PDF form. Now with the PDF one, because you'll be also be sending just a Christmas card, you could, depending on the price of the pattern that you pick, perhaps give them a voucher for their local printer who can have it printed out on A0 for them, if that's, you know, if that works within the pricing. So that's a way of kind of sort of rounding it up to the £20 or local currency equivalent. That's the sort of thing to do with that one. As I've mentioned, I send sort of these glass coasters, I've sent vodka, I've sent Isle of Wight biscuits before. I've, you know, something from the Isle of Wight to kind of represent where I live and the sorts of things that I have access to and enjoy personally. So yeah, that's the idea. I will be drawing the names on the 1st of November at the live hangout on Sunday. It will be the first thing that I do, and so if you can actually arrive to watch the live hangout draw, that'd be great. I'll probably do it about half an hour in, so at 12:30 on the 1st of November, 12:30 UK time, which will be GMT by then, because the clocks will have gone back, fall back, spring forward, back. Yes, it will be 12:30 GMT at the live hangout. If you can't make the live hangout because of timing issues, and then it will, the hangout will be available to watch publicly as the rest of them are, and as I say, it will be at 12:30, so you won't have to watch a 5-hour hangout to try and get to the pattern swap part. I will be then emailing everybody later that day with their pattern swap partner, so that you can start the stalking and chatting process and working out what you want to get your partner. Postage this year is obviously not going to be as quick as previous years, and previous years I've sent a parcel. I sent a parcel at the beginning of July that was meant to arrive at the end of July to South Africa, and it arrived at the end of September, or the middle of September. So, you know, postage is one of those things that can take a very long time. Your parcel needs to be with your swap partner by the 20th of December, and the later you leave sending something, the more expensive it gets to get it there guaranteed for the 20th of December. So what I would suggest you do is get your parcel posted out ASAP. Now if you're in the PDF club, you need to get your card sent out so that it arrives by the 20th, but what I would suggest that you do is wait until Christmas Day or perhaps like Boxing Day, to send your PDF files to your partner via email. So your card needs to be sent so that they get it but on or before the 20th of December. It will be different for every different country. There's different ways that postage system works all over the world. So what you need to do in your local country is find out when you need to post your item to make sure that it gets to your recipient by the 20th of December. Once you have sent your parcel, please let me know, because I can tick it off my lovely spreadsheet that the very lovely Nancy sends to me. And once you've received your parcel, please let me know, so again I can tick it off and make sure that everybody is sending and receiving their gifts in time. I can then also kind of politely chase up if things are, you know, if I haven't heard from people. If for some reason you sign up and you've decided to change your mind, please just let me know. I can rearrange things. I've had that happen a couple of times, so I can either step in or I can rearrange it. If there's a couple of people who've had to pull out, I can put people together. I understand that things happen, life happens. It's not a big deal. I just need to know about it so I can try and make sure that everything runs as smoothly as possible. So yeah, if you change your mind and you're not able to take part, please let me know as soon as you can, and I can reaccommodate and rearrange things to kind of account for that. So it's not a problem at all. I just need to know, just need the information, that's all. I think I have covered everything. I need your full name, full address, social media handles, small bio about yourself, and whether you want to be part of the physical pattern swap or the PDF pattern swap. I need you to send it to info@kittenishbehaviour only. Please, please, please only send it there, and make sure that you have all of the stuff in your email, because there's been quite a few people that I've had to chase for, yes, of course you can take part, but I still need to know this stuff about you. Please, please, please remember to include all of that information. You need to have your application to take part in by the 31st of October, so you have a week from today to get it to me. I will be drawing the names at 12:30 GMT on the live hangout on the 1st of November, and you need to have your parcel guaranteed to get to your guaranteed. I know things are out of some people's control with regards to post. You need to be able to get your parcel or card to your partner by the 20th of December and no later. And obviously, as I mentioned, that will mean different posting times for different countries, so make sure you take that into account when you're posting your thing out. The reveal, the sharing the lovely goodies that you got from your pattern swap partner will be on the 26th of December. And if you use this hashtag here, KB pattern swap, on Instagram or on Facebook, then we can all see the lovely goodies that you got for each other. If you get your parcel before the 20th of December and you can't wait till Christmas Day, please feel free to open it whenever you like, but the reveal date, the official reveal date, is the 26th of December. Don't show anybody what you got until that date. If you open it early and you get around to making the thing, please use this hashtag and show us all of the wonder of you, because I've still got some patterns. I've got quite a few patterns in my stash now from lovely pattern swap partners that I have not got around to making yet. I'm working my way through them. I'm getting there, and I will make all of them, but yes, I still have at least the On D and Decades of Style Western shirt from Alex from at least 2 summers ago that I haven't made up yet, but I will get there. I will. But yeah, you don't have to share a finished item, you just have to share the parcel that you received from your partner. And hopefully you will have made a new sewing friend. Hopefully you've made a new sewing friend. That is, I mean, it's lovely to receive gifts, but it's also really lovely to get to know different people in the community as well. Hopefully I've covered everything. If I've missed anything out, please check out the description box down below, because all of the rules and dates and hashtags and everything will be in the description box down below, down there. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments, but please remember that you must email me at info@kittenishbehaviour with all of the details. That'd be awesome. I'm going to stop waffling because that's 22 minutes. I'm going to hopefully have cut a lot of that out, because that was a lot of waffle, but hopefully I have covered absolutely everything. I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you have, please give it a thumbs up. If you haven't yet, please subscribe, and I will see you again very soon. Bye!